Welcome back to weekly update number 13. This is one of the biggest and best broccoli heads that I've ever grown. So let's try to cut it down here where we can get the most out of it. There we go. Look at that. Put that in here. The tomatoes aren't quite reaching up here far enough before they start kind of falling down and stuff. So I'm actually going to cut this down a bit just so I can lower the whole trellis down. All right. This will be a little easier to cut. Kind of got it leaning on the fence here, so I can make a nice cut right down sideways. So that distance will hopefully help lower the trellis so that my tomatoes can get on it. Let's get it back in. Got it mostly back in. I'm just gonna push this side down a little further. When it rains, it'll compact around the posts there. All right, those posts should be nice and sturdy now. Now, since this is lower, I can start connecting the tomatoes up the trellis here. So I'm gonna start on this big one over here. I'm gonna need to do some trimming on a few of these tomatoes here. All right, so the ones over here on this other side can't quite reach the trellis. So I'm gonna just kind of bend them that way, just so they can kind of get used to growing that way. And I just don't want to break the whole plant. So I'm just gonna kind of bend them, and then I'm also going to trim some of these lower leaves off of them. We might have to take a decent amount off of these. So kind of growing crazy. These have flowers, so I kind of want to leave those on there. All right, so I let these peas get a little bigger, but it's time to harvest them and start to allow more flowers to come on here. And they're getting so big that the plants are actually starting to lean over. So let's get this harvest done. All right, so I was trying to get the peas harvested before I went on vacation, but let's get the rest of these peas harvested. I saw someone walking around, and I definitely missed some. That's 243. So 243, the original harvest, plus I had some more. I'll put the total so far on the screen. And then these are the harvests from today. All right, just another 64. So I'll put the total on the screen now, plus what I've had before.